I am Shelly and
Ronnie. Today we are going to have some tips.
yeah, since we have been 3 years married, we decided to have some tips for the couples out there who are newlyweds or have been married for a longer time, or how we met. 2011 we became friends online. 2012 we met in person. 2013 we got married.
And we got
2014 we got our child, and 2015 we migrated here in Norway, and 2016 we made this video. Woohoo! These 10 tips we just had brainstorming earlier, and we have this, so we
This
decided
is
to
the list that came to our brain when we stormed it.
silly. So the first tip is, put Christ in the center of our relationship. If Christ is in the center of the relationship, then marriage will be long and lasting and happy.
Yep.
Because we follow what Christ wants marriage to be, right? So
First of all, you put Jesus first, live by faith, hope, and love.
And the second tip, be happy no matter what. I have decided to marry this guy, and we have had our promise during the wedding day that for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do us part. That we need to keep our marriage. Then we need to be happy and stay in love, right?
Yeah.
Despite of all the trials in life.
There will always be trials. There will always be some things happening which are not planned, and that may be a challenge. But if we look at the roses and smell the smell of roses instead of looking and beholding the thorns of life, then the travel will be much easier. And what was the next tip?
Next tip, okay, to be thankful. Be thankful for your spouse. Be thankful for your marriage. Don't compare your marriage to other couples out there, and
Don't compare each other with celebrities or anyone else.
Yeah, a big no-no that you compare your partner to someone out there.
We are each and every one of us unique, and we all have unique abilities and capabilities, and we have all unique gifts that could be developed to do something awesome with our lives. So always think and go upwards and forward, and don't dwell on the negative sides.
Yeah. The fourth tip is courtship.
Yes.
Never take each other for granted.
Yeah.
Even if you're like 10 years married, or 2 years, 3 years married, still show some affection, show some love.
Don't forget to say I love you every single day.
Yeah. How you courted your spouse when you guys are still, getting to know each other, it's still the same.
Yeah, you should actually never take anyone for granted, but especially not your wife or your husband.
Yeah. Still keep the flame burning.
Yeah. And the only way to do that is to look at the first tip also. Learn how to deal with each other, to communicate. And that falls into the fifth one: be courteous, polite, not rude when communicating. Remember the tone of voice.
Yeah, the tone of voice. Yeah, we sometimes have that misunderstanding. With most of our arguments, I think we misunderstand each other, especially with my side, because of his tone of voice.
Actually, almost never annoyed or irritated or angry. It's true. It's just that my voice sometimes is like that. And sure, if I get a little bit stressed or if I'm a little bit hungry, it may a little bit like that.
Also, don't bring up some things or argument when you both are hungry.
Or very late at night and one of you is super sleepy. Don't put up your conversation stand.
Try to
not
understand
advisable.
your spouse. Try to understand with him. He worked a lot during daytime and at night. Because we as women, we wanted to like cuddle and
Pillow
talk.
talk.
Yeah, pillow talk.
But when you get up at 4:30,
No, that's 5 a.m.
4:30 this week, because I have to go to exercise.
Yeah, and stuff like that. And sometimes I got upset. I was like, well, maybe he doesn't like me anymore, or maybe he's already so done with me that he doesn't want to talk with me. Stuff like that,
That's not true.
Girls, how we think, So sometimes I try to understand him that he has like a busy work daytime and he's tired.
So in other words, be understanding.
Oh yeah, of course, that's really important.
And the sixth point.
The sixth tip is be willing to sacrifice everything and put your spouse or before yourself.
Yeah.
That's really important.
Don't be selfish, in other words. Selfishness is the killer of all marriages, because when you get married, you are no longer your own boss. You belong to someone, to your wife, to your husband. And it's the same thing with being a Christian. You are not supposed to be selfish anymore. So that is one of our big big points and struggles in life, we need to
Yeah.
stop being selfish and sacrifice
Yeah, because
and give up our own pride.
yeah, it's really, huge adjustment from being single that we just think of ourselves to being, you have a partner and you need to consider also the feelings of your partner. And you also try to think and understand that, put yourself in the shoe of your partner. Would you be happy if you were treated like this or like that? So it's really important to understand.
The 7th point is be quick to forgive mistakes that are being done.
Yeah, and don't just, elevate your pride and ego to not say sorry to your partner. It's really important. It is not important who is the right and the wrong one. At the end of the day, the important thing is that you say sorry to each other, and that the goal there is that to never sleep at night, that the problem is unresolved. That's really so when you wake up in the morning, you'll have a nice morning, and it will lead you to having a nice day, right?
Yeah. Think about every day when you wake up as a big blessing from God, and it's gonna be awesome.
We cannot really avoid argument as long as at the end of the day, be quick to forgive and to understand each other.
Yeah. And when you forgive also, and the next argument comes, do not bring up past mistakes that have already been forgiven, because then that means that they were not really forgiven.
Yeah, that's one of our issues, because I don't know, women are like that really. We bring up things that had happened before, and then men just
have already
think.
forgotten it.
Yeah, next, number 8. So, when you got a child, don't forget your spouse. It's not like we get jealous, like, oh, the attention is too much on the children already, and you forget your spouse, or because you got a child already, no more spark in the relationship, that you forget to take care of your marriage.
Yeah.
No need.
And just because I call my wife sometimes by the name of Fia doesn't mean that I don't love or remember my wife. I do. It's just that my daughter is very often in my mind, and I love her so much.
And it's nice also. It's really good for a couple to go out on a date, right? Even if you got a child already, it's just nice, and it's like it feels like you are still boyfriend girlfriend going out for a date. There's still excitement, right? And of course, the thing, since we are talking about date, you get dinner and stuff like that. Do not ever use gadgets. For our generation nowadays, we are so caught up with gadgets. I think we need to work on that, because, to be honest, we are still in that kind of attitude that.
I'm not using gadgets.
Oh, really?
Not while we're eating.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I do.
Anyway, let's go on. Let's remember one of the points. Not important who's to blame. We will just have to give
Okay.
tips here from our
Okay.
experience.
From 9th tip is
Trust.
trust.
So when I say sorry to you, you must believe me. And when you say sorry to me, I have to believe you.
And sometimes when he says sorry to me, I said, I don't think you're sorry. That's not the way me, right? Or when he says that, oh, you're so beautiful, you're just telling that because you're my husband. I know myself, I'm ugly. Or you sometimes, insecure of things, and we just think ourselves, like, I'm ugly, and horrible, and fat. And but with encouragement, it really helps. Husbands out there, don't forget to always, encourage and praise your wives. Same with vice versa, right? Because it will really help us to, like, okay, I'm not horrible, to encourage each other. 10th and final tip is
1 Corinthians 13.
yes. So if you can open your Bible every day, you have your worship together and devotion, then you can read 1 Corinthians 13.
All the entire chapter.
Yeah, it's really
It's good to put it in your memory also, because
Yeah.
it teaches a lot of things, and helps to focus on the 3 most important aspects of life is faith, hope, and love.
So I think that's the 10 tips we have
For now.
for happy marriage, and hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope you guys learn from it and apply it on your married life. Yeah. And if you like the video, just hit the like button below, and if you want to share the video, it would be very awesome that you can share this also, so that other couple will also get this tips.
As they say, sharing is caring.
If you like the video, it will encourage us also to make more inspirational or good videos to share with you guys. And also, it would be nice if you can subscribe to our channel to be updated with our upcoming videos, right? So, I hope you like it, guys, and thank you for watching. Bye!
Bye bye. God bless.